the domain model for domain modeling. And what's up this week? Well, this week, much as I did not want to do, I'm going to talk about ethics again. I think programming ethics. Ethics is very important for us programmers. We keep getting drawn more and more into building things that hurt people. They hurt people by manipulating them into clicking things, by like a tank gun shooting somebody, social credit scores. As programmers, each of us is coming up with our own list of things that programs do that we probably wouldn't do ourselves. In addition, the way we treat one another, the way we report our status, the way we sometimes make people work 80, 90, 100 hours a week, there are professional ways that we should probably talk about how we should act, right? We don't have to talk about right and wrong. Some of you may want to build a giant robot that fights other giant robots, and actually I'm like all for that, especially if it's got some flamethrower kind of thing and maybe a grenade launcher. Some may not. But ethics is all about how we deal with situations that we find ourselves in, that we think we're doing something immoral or wrong. And more to the point, we have ethics so that other people can approach our profession and know what to expect, right? So if you've been accused of a crime, you go to an attorney. The attorney doesn't try to figure out whether you're guilty or not. He tries to be an attorney. We can have things like that in programming. We don't have to be attorneys. It is kind of tough. So what we're going to talk about this week is discriminator functions. We're all familiar with that, right? Let's talk about what sort of discriminator functions we can use to determine whether something is an ethics question or not, and then from that to go forward, because we certainly don't want to get dragged down in every sort of political or moral thing that comes along. That's not my purpose at all. I've got better things to do. You guys do too. But we do need to talk about how we want to act as professionals, right? Whether we're building giant space lasers to be operated by robot overlords, or whether we're building the next iFart that you push the button and makes a farting sound. Ethics is important to us as a profession. It gives us sort of a baseline to know what to expect from one another. Lots of cool examples, hopefully lots of good conversation, and I will see you on the internet.